I'm going to start off with a brief apology. I wanted to get videos out the past few days preparing for Star Wars Squadrons, which came out today, which is a Friday, by the way. But due to some certain technical errors, cough, 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 drives crashing, cough, 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 we have not been able to. I mean, I have recorded the past 2 days. I just really, I can't get the videos to YouTube right now, or I couldn't. So I found out a temporary solution and a note to self to not buy cheap drives. So, right now, to be clear, I have played this game and gone through the tutorial and, like, some things like that. There's, like, the Prologue 1, Prologue 2, Mission 1. I have not done Mission 2, but I've done these, like, first 3 there. I've been playing. Oh gee, I've been playing this game for about 4 hours straight now. Most of the time it's been grinding to get up to level 5. So, the level 5 is for just because you need that in order to do fleet battles, which is basically the main purpose of this game, and, like, why most people are going to be drawn to it. So I have been working very hard to unlock fleet battles so I can record that for you all. So I'm kind of honestly a little upset that I haven't been able to get videos out the past few days because of technical errors, but honestly, this game is really nice, so that kind of makes up for it. So if I can get everything resolved, there will be another episode this weekend. If not, there probably won't be. So, yeah, I honestly don't know what is happening with my drives. They just don't seem to like me right now. And unfortunately, we are on the Empire side. I say unfortunately as because this game overall is very good. There's just a few tiny little things that make it not, like, alright, I think I gotta shoot you straight. I'm gonna rate this game so far with what I've seen 8 out of 10. The reason I'm taking the 2 points off is I kind of wish you could do a little bit more until you get to level 5. So it's 3 hours where I basically had story, where you don't get enough points to really level up at all. So I had story, the tutorial practice, which you don't get, like, leveling points at all, or dogfights, or versus AI, like, fleet battles. So it really doesn't give you a lot of options if you're trying to, like, start out. So that's for 1 point. And for the second point, the Rebel, or I guess by this time period, the New Republic ships are, like, about 5 times more powerful than these Imperial ships that we're flying here. So, and also, it kind of goes with that unbalanced thing. The players that are on PC, you can definitely tell they have an extreme advantage. So I think PC players are definitely going to be more advantaged in, like, online. I think the story is perfectly balanced and stuff for console, but I think multiplayer is more geared towards the other team. So as for the customization, I really haven't done much with the Imperials, like, paint jobs or whatever. I've kind of more focused on the Rebel Alliance because they just have, like, more customization options, and I have to agree with everything that's out there saying that their customization is really nice. And I'm also gonna have to agree that these controls are, like, the best. The controls, like, Battlefront 2's controls don't even compare, and I say that as I die. another thing to go with the little unbalanced is, yeah, you see how they have missiles all right off the bat and we don't. So that means if you're on the Empire, you have to spend thousands of points on upgrading your like stuff before you can even start to be a match. I think they need to kind of veto missiles because missiles, there's really nothing you can do to dodge them besides like your seeking tricks or whatever, which for me is the B button. That's my evade. Oh, we got to defend now. I missed that. So, you guys actually cannot hear game audio again because this is a Star Wars game. Like all the Star Wars audio is copyrighted, so if I were to try and have audio on, I would let's just say it would not be my day. So you see when it says that like incoming or whatnot, that's when like there's really nothing I can do there. Like that is the one annoying thing about this game. As an Imperial person, you really can't do anything. Once you get targeted, it's kind of over. And as for, I think overall, the Rebels side, or Rebels, New Republic, I think is definitely more fun to play. I think the Empire is still really fun, but it's kind of unbalanced. Let me just take this guy down here. So, I think our weapons are very good. They're just, the Rebels are a lot better. Oh, we had like so many things for us there. Where did that final kill come from? Oh, it looks like we got shot from behind and went into the cruiser. Alright, we need to kind of take down... It's not a cruiser, it's a CR-70 Corvette? CR-90? I don't know. I can't tell if it has CR-90 modifications or not. Oh, that was... I have to say, kind of like the crashing in this game is really nice. Like you can't actually crash. You just like bump off. You do like there I see I took a little bit of damage but not much. So the damage is that little like yellow thing where it's like a TIE fighter icon. That's your damage. Then your power management throttle is going to be on the left. Weapons displays in the center. And little HUD is also on the left. We are rolling at like 8 minutes here. It seems like it's just like flown by. This is probably, I'm just going to go over this one match on camera because I've been playing this game for a while. And although it is a very good game, for me when I play any game for more than like hours in a row, it can get a little boring. So out of a personal experience, this is my first time playing online, this game mode online, but I have done it against the AI, and the one against the AI, that took about a half hour. Oh, I forgot you don't have shields as a TIE fighter. I was going into that thinking I would put all power to the front shields, but I forgot. TIE fighters don't have shields. Another reason why I can get a little, cough cough, a lot unbalanced. I think they've done a really good job trying to make it balanced. That's just, the TIE fighters aren't meant to be equal. They're meant to be cheap. But like, they can make up for it in maybe having like the Imperial squads bigger or something. But then that might also like make it too far the other direction. Oh, alright. So, the missiles, it's like when you have a missile on you, it's basically like game over. Okay, I'm gonna have to get out of there. Oh, 64. I'm gonna try and like stay a ways away so their cannons are a little less accurate, but I mean they're still doing damage. So this is definitely a harder game, but I know especially when this game was not yet out, there was a lot of stuff saying it's gonna be like too hard. I disagree with it being too hard, although I do agree that this is kind of more on the hard side. So if you are interested in getting this game, overall, I think it is really fun. You just have to know and go. You have to go in knowing it is a little bit on the harder side. So like in the this is the first game ever that has actually done this. The controls are the controls are nice once you know them, but there's like a lot of them. So like they had to come with an instruction book for the controls. So by this I mean every button has 2 to 3 possible usages. So by that I mean there's 2 to 3 different, like if you like hold it down, double tap it once. There's like at least 2 uses on almost every button. Like for example, like the Y button has 3 uses. Mm, it's kind of weird when you have to like use you have to use the same button for different things. But it looks like we just had one of our cruisers down, so I'm guessing we're gonna lose this match. Honestly, it is a lot harder playing as the Empire. I'm gonna let you all know that. I probably should have set it to Rebellion rather than just random, but the Rebellion takes a lot longer because everyone chooses to go Rebellion. So the Empire, if you choose random, it will almost always assign you Empire because there's so many lobbies that already have Rebellion full. So it does take a very long time if you are playing as the Rebels to actually find people who want to play Imperials. Because, I mean, honestly, I kind of understand it. Would you rather like play an X-Wing or a TIE Fighter? It's like, I think most people would kind of rather, at least most people in my opinion, would prefer more of, like, I don't know, X-Wing. So there we go. I just docked. So the reason I'm doing that is I'm going to change to the TIE Bomber. Think. This is actually a lot harder playing as TIE Bomber, I'm not going to lie. Plus I don't remember my loadout for this. Okay. Oh, incoming. So, this is definitely a lot harder. Oh man, they're taking down the Star Destroyer. Assault the frigates. I am also forgetting that this ship doesn't have any shields either. So this probably is not the best of ships to be playing with here. And also this thing is super slow and not maneuverable at all, even with all power to the engines. I think honestly at this point I'm just going to have to stand a little bit back here. I know I am taking a lot of damage. I'm putting up full shields. Okay. I think we actually did pretty good. If you see, we got the health bar on that down by, I'm not going to say by a lot, but by a pretty good margin there. So this video should be coming out on a Friday. If it is not, that is once again due to technical issues with my drives, of course. So I honestly don't know what's wrong with all my drives. All my channel data got deleted because I think the drives crashed or something happened to them. But oh, killed by pilot error. Oh, that's very impressive there. Sorry about that. That's what happens when I get distracted, I guess. So I honestly don't know what happened to the drive. I had recorded yesterday and the day before. The error was due to my iPad. So I was really hoping to get the video out yesterday. I had all recorded, but then when I was backing it up and uploading it from my drive, yeah, drive wouldn't show up on the PC. So I'm like, oh, that's great. Let's try it on something else. Xbox still doesn't recognize it. Okay, that's great. Let's try it on this old laptop. Old laptop still doesn't recognize it. So then, by that point, I had gone through like all the devices in my house, and I had still unsuccessfully not found what I needed. Oh my god, I'm taking heavy fire. No, that was an Xbox person. Usually you can tell most of the people that kill me happen to be like PC gamers. And that one I'm also gonna kind of blame on the Starfighter, as we're in like the worst Starfighter ever. So honestly, I really overall think this game is really great. The one thing is, I think there is some balancing issues, but honestly, the balancing issues are a lot better than, let's just say, Battlefront 2's Starfighter Assault, which is not the greatest. I think it's time to get out of there. Alright, so I'm right now just trying to repair my ship. I think the missiles are so annoying. Because, like, really, I spent most of my time while playing this game, besides doing the story mode, as playing as an Imperial. And I say from experience that there is the chances of you successfully dodging a missile are pretty low. Oh, I got killed by a U-Wing. That's embarrassing. Alright, now we have to go back and defend our Star Destroyer. I honestly think I really like this game mode. I just think they need to do something, like, something big with the balancing. Because right now the Imperial side of the game is almost unplayable. I mean, it's fine in campaign, but at the end of the day, campaign isn't really why you're going to get everyone playing this game. I know campaign is going to be, like, a big part of this game, because, like, they have pushed that, like, heavily in trailers and whatever. But honestly, the multiplayer is kind of where it's at. This game, I'm not gonna lie, I thought it was gonna be a lot harder going in. It's still, like, pretty hard, but not as hard as I expected. Still pretty hard, though. I would, if you're going into this game, I would definitely go in knowing that it is going to be pretty hard. This is no, like, easy game. This is definitely more of, like, I'm not gonna say pro gamer, but you need to be, like, if you wanna really, trying to figure out how to word this. If you wanna really be good at this game, you're gonna have to, like, play it a lot. That's just, like, the vibes I'm getting from, like, playing it for, like, I think now it's coming up on, like, 5 hours. I think after, like, playing with this game for hours, I actually, overall, think the customization is really nice. Without the customization, I don't think the game would be, like, as good. If it was just, like, maybe 2 skins or something, like, mediocre customization, I think the game wouldn't be like that. It would just be, like, okay, like, this is about, like, average. But with all the customization in mind, this game is definitely above average. Did that guy just run into me? Yeah, I think he rammed me. Oh no, it was that other X-Wing that rammed into me. So this game does drain a lot of controller battery. So after playing this game for 2 hours, my controller went from a full battery to almost dead. The reason this is this game is, like, the entire time you play it, your controller is vibrating, at least to some degree. So, let's see. I'm trying to figure out how to word this, like, better. So, this game is a very big game on vibration with your controller. I think that's a very good thing because it makes it, like, immersive and whatnot. But it also is kind of, it's kind of bad on the battery life of your controller. I mean, honestly, I understand you could be using, like, a wired controller or whatnot. But if you are using wireless, like, this was at full. I don't know if you can see my battery readout on the screen right now. In the top right corner, I don't know if you can see that or not. My battery was at full 25 minutes ago when I started recording. Now it's down to, like, 3/4. After, like, 25 minutes. If you ask me, that is, like, quite a lot. But I understand it. What? Okay, now we have to defend the Star Destroyer. So, their capital ship was, like, almost dead. So, they're probably going to regain their shields. But they won't be able to regain the damage we already did. So, like, our ship has about half damage done. But it still has shields. So, at the end of the day, it's probably, like, safe enough. Like, I don't think it's going to survive this wave if we can actually find and kill their little Corvette thingy. What's the map button? This is kind of hard because I'm trying to figure out which button is the map again. I think my own ship just shot me there. By that, I mean, Star Destroyer shooting its own pilots. So, oh, there it is. I think this might be with that. The Corvette might be within the shields of the Star Destroyer. But I'm not sure. I hear, like, some loud beeping through my headset. I don't know. I know you guys can't hear it because game audio is off, unfortunately, because of copyright and other fun stuff like that. Okay. Map must be the menu button. So used to the controls of other games that I've kind of, it's a little weird, the controls of this, because it kind of contrasts with the Battlefront Starfighter Assault controls. Alright, I'm just gonna have to repair myself there. Our shields are operational, that's nice. But I would kind of prefer to take down the enemy capital ship rather than have shields on the Star Destroyer. Defeat is imminent. Oh, if you look, it says we're about to... Oh, I see why they said that was the danger zone. So if you look, we have half the damage done on it. We just now have to redo their shields. So I am right now diverting all my power to weapon systems. And about face. I honestly think at this point we're gonna die very soon, so we might as well just get a last minute barrage in. Okay, yeah, there we go. So this video is running pretty long, but this honestly is a pretty long game mode. We've been playing this same game for about a half hour now. So as you can see, there are some like other modes like dogfight and campaign you can do and like play if you just want to like, maybe play for like 15 minutes. But if you're looking for something like shorter than 15 minutes, I would not really recommend this game because then you're gonna have to like exit early out of a match or like missile locking. But we are gonna destroy this capital ship here. Okay, I just got an achievement, and I did just deal the final blow to their capital ship. So that means we just did get a victory. So it's really nice. Yay. So as always, thank you everyone on my team for helping, as it's kind of hard to win a team victory alone. Oh wow. We definitely got very close. Level 6. That is cool. Alright. I say we leave the episode there. So, as always, thank you all for watching. And until next time, gamers, this has been Xurious 57.